welcome to Calling All Coders. Another popular interview question that is asked is to create a function that returns true if the string is a palindrome. And if you're not familiar with what a palindrome is, it's a word or a sequence of characters that reads the same backward and forward. So let's use race car for the string. And the first way that we'll solve this is using a regular expression. So we can type var reg equals, everything between these forward slashes will be the pattern that it will search for. So we will have to put these brackets, and these brackets say you're going to look for everything in this. So what we're going to look for is every non-word character, which is A to Z, lowercase and uppercase, and the numbers 0 through 9. We also want to make sure that the underscore is searched for. And here we're going to put the global G here, which means it'll search through the entire string, not just one character. So let's set the A variable here to string.replace, and we'll throw in our regex here. And every time it finds a non-word character or an underscore, we're going to replace it with an empty string, which essentially just removes it. And then of course we'll set it to lowercase. Now let's also set the second variable B equal to a.split and an empty string. We'll use the reverse method on the array and join it to put it back into a string. We will now return A equals B. And if it's true, there you go. Change this to cars and test it, and that returns false because it is no longer a palindrome. So that's the first way to do it. Definitely not the most efficient way, and neither is the next way. Now, instead of creating variables, we can just return this and set it equal to let me copy this and put it here. Now we can see that this is true. Again, changing this to cars, and we see it's false. So this works, but still not the most efficient way. So let's get rid of this, but keep the regex variable there. First, let's use the replace method on the string like we did before and change it to lowercase. And then let's see what we have by using console log. Here you see we have race car all lowercase. The space is removed. We can now loop through the string and have it stop whenever it reaches the halfway point. That's when you should know whether it's a palindrome or not. So let's keep track of the length of the string with variable length equals string length. The for loop is set up like this. So we need to test whether the string character at position I is not equal to the string character at the end at position length -1 and then minus I, which is the first position. And if it's not the same, then we're going to return false. And otherwise we return true. So here we go, let's save it. There you see it's true. We'll change this to cars, save it, and that's false. So again, it works. Now let me show you how I think it should be done, because I believe this is one of the most efficient ways to do this, and hopefully you'll see why. Let's get rid of all of this. And let's track the beginning character and the end character. So here we have variable beg equals 0 and variable end equals string.length -1. The loop will continue as long as the variable end is greater than the variable beg. While end is greater than beg, we will loop. If the string beg is a match for any non-word character or underscore, then we want to increment the beginning variable and then continue which will skip the rest of the code and continue with the loop. So we'll do the same with the end variable. So if the string end is a match for any non-word character or underscore, we will decrement the end variable and continue as we did before. So now all we have to do is check to see if they match. So if string beg, and we'll make this to lowercase, is not equal to string in the end variable to lowercase, then we will return false. Otherwise, we will increment the beginning variable and decrement the end variable to move them both toward the middle of the string. And of course, the last thing we have to do is return true. Save it, and there you go. Just change this to race cars, and here you see it's false. So there you have it, it works. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this valuable. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. See you next time.